Yo, what's good guys? This is Nightwing2303 and today we got a detailed look at these bad boys. This is the Adidas CrazyLight Boost 2016. This is the regular retail version featuring jacquard upper. And what I'm going to do is just kind of roll through the tech specs real quick. If you're interested in their performance, you can head over to the performance review. I'll note down any small differences between these guys and the Prime Net that I tested, and that should pretty much cover it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. We already know what the traction pattern looks like, but just in case you forgot, here you go. This stuff is awesome. This little section right here is where they would have the Continental Rubber logo, so if you do not see the logo there, then it's not Continental Rubber. Personally, I don't think it's going to make a difference. The pattern's the same, the compounds are still good that they use, so if you're looking for really great traction, this is that shoe. These things have amazing traction. Full length Boost midsole. This stuff is awesome. Definitely firmer than previous Boost renditions. Firmer does not mean uncomfortable, it just means more stable. And so with that, you're getting more stability, clearly. Along with that, you're getting a little bit of extra court feel because you don't feel like you're sinking or mushing into the cushion. But by doing that, you're not reducing any of the protection that the cushion actually gives you, which is awesome. That's usually something that is a trade-off with most sneakers. So if you're looking for court feel, you normally lack cushion. If you're looking for cushion, you typically lack court feel. This guy right here is a perfect blend between the two. You get great impact protection and adequate court feel all wrapped up in what I think is a sexy looking package. Something that I might not have gone over completely is this little TPU kind of like roll cage right here at the forefoot. Personally, I did not feel this thing biting into me at all, mostly because it's super soft. It's kind of like rubber and it does its job really well. So it contains this area, acts as an outrigger, but it doesn't kind of like bite into your foot like some people might have been scared about. At least it didn't do it to me. Maybe if you have a wide foot, it could be a problem, but like I said, this is so soft and so kind of like rubbery that I don't see it being an issue. Now, the most notable change besides the upper material is that these guys have an actual tongue right here, and with that you have an inner sleeve. And what this inner sleeve does is not only gives you just a kind of a nice fit and allows you to really customize the lacing tightness, but also those nylon lace strands that I was complaining about kind of rubbing against my toes and everything in the Prime Net version. There is a material between those and your foot this time, since this is an internal sleeve. So my complaint is now void because these guys offer what I had said, just adding that small thin layer between the cable itself and your actual foot. These also add more ventilation than is featured on the Prime Net version as well. And then the jacquard upper right here is pretty much identical in performance to the Prime Net version, because the Prime Net on those is not as raw as it was on the 2015 edition. The 2015 CrazyLight had a lot of stretch to the Prime Net, whereas these guys have a layer underneath it, kind of like a fuse or a nylon kind of backing it, so it had less stretch basically, which means that they feel exactly like jacquard. So I don't really see the reason to have a Prime Net version when you have these guys here, other than maybe the tongue thing, but you know, that's a personal preference, whether or not you want a more compressive fit or you want the ability to kind of like customize that throat there. Now, something that's been up for debate is the sizing. This guy here, I went down half a size because a lot of people were complaining about the sizing, whereas my sample is a size 9, the Prime Net. These guys right here, these are a size 9 and they fit the same. So I don't know what Adidas is doing with their sizing or their lasts, but I would recommend going down half a size in these guys if you cannot try them on, unless you have a wide foot. Jaron actually went true to size with his and they fit him perfectly. No heel slip or containment issues whatsoever. And for me, these guys fit exactly like these guys do, so I would recommend going down half a size, because somewhere along the line their 9 turned into an 8.5. I don't even know how that works. But everybody's foot is shaped differently, so what I would always recommend is trying them on if possible. Here's an up close look at the upper. I really like these little overlays that they've got on here. They're along most of the shoe, and they just add some like texture and depth to it, along with being a more protective layer. And I just think it's cool. I really like it. Like, I really like it. You've got that white on white heel counter, white on white everything else too. These are the triple whites. See the branding right there. Heel area is awesome. I love this thing. It's super weird, but it actually works, so I think it's cool. And that pretty much takes care of it. Like I said, if you want performance information, I would go to the performance review, because there's really not much changed other than the tongue thing. And like I said, I would just go down half a size and you'll take care of any issues from having that compressive area removed. Personally, I feel like these are a really great bang for your buck model. 120 bucks and you get the latest and greatest in Adidas's tech. No skimping out on anything or anything like that. It's all there and it is awesome. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for your support. If you grab these guys and you've played in them, make sure to let me know what you guys think about them down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time guys, have a good one.
His last sneaker, but regardless, I still think it's a great performer.
Mine's the D Rose 6 Prime Net. Meatballs.
Balls.
That shoe, I already said it on Instagram if you guys follow me. One of the best hoop shoes of all time.
That's crazy. Off court, like when I'm on the blacktop, like outdoors, it's the deal.
Here are the Hyperduck this year. So I like Lowe's. These look cool, so I grabbed this pair for you guys to test and review. So hopefully you guys enjoy. And with that being said, let's go ahead, get right into it. Here's just a quick look at the traction. Nothing has changed between this version and the Flyknit or the Low. However, this is solid rubber, so you can really see the traction pattern here versus the clear rubber.